your righteousness. Dear friends, Jesus in the Gospel of today teaches us about righteousness. Matthew 5, verses 20 to 22 and following. Unless your righteousness exceeds that of the scribes and the Pharisees, you will not enter the kingdom of heaven. Righteousness means holiness. The scribes and the Pharisees wanted to reach holiness by following the letter of the law and not the spirit. St. Paul says, the letter kills, but the spirit gives life. 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 6. They followed the law literally and forced others to do the same. They also substituted the law of God with the laws of men. No one got drunk on the word wine. Similarly, the letter of the law does not change anyone, but only its spirit transforms people. Transformation and change of heart bring true righteousness. The Master was asked, "What is spirituality?" He replied, "Spirituality is that which succeeds in bringing one to inner transformation." The disciple replied, "But if I apply the traditional methods handed down by the masters, is that not spirituality?" The Master, "It is not spirituality if it does not perform its function for you. A blanket is no longer a blanket if it does not keep you warm." The disciple again asked, "So, spirituality does change?" The Master, "People change and needs change. So, what was once spirituality is spirituality no more. What generally goes under the name of spirituality is merely the record of past methods." Jesus understood this. So, very often, Jesus rewrote and interpreted the laws to make it relevant for the people of his time. The Gospel of today is a beautiful proof of this. "You have heard that it was said, but I say to you now." Jesus was challenged for this by the Pharisees and the scribes, and he was also killed for the same. Teaching different laws was the accusation against him. Another change that Jesus brought about was to establish love as the greatest of all laws. "Teacher, which commandment in the law is the greatest?" He said to him, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the greatest and first commandment, and the second is like it. You shall love your neighbor as yourself." Matthew chapter 22, verses 36 to 40. Jesus summarized all the laws to love of God and love of neighbor. St. Augustine understood this truth and declared, "Love and do what you will." Though he has been misinterpreted down the centuries, Jesus says the crux and meaning of all the laws is love. The transformative power of love is a heart full of peace and love, and involved in acts of compassion and generosity like the Good Samaritan. Still, another level of righteousness is what Paul describes in Romans chapter 10, verse 3. For being ignorant of the righteousness that comes from God and seeking to establish their own, they have not submitted to God's righteousness. This is the first and last stage of righteousness. Pope Francis on righteousness and justification makes it clear. How does justification, righteousness happen? Responding to this question means discovering another novelty in St. Paul's teaching, that justification comes through grace. Only through grace. We are justified because of pure grace. And from Christ, who died for us, comes that grace that the Father gives to everyone. Justification comes through grace. The apostle is always mindful of the experience that changed his life. His meeting with the risen Lord on the way to Damascus. Paul had been a proud, religious, and zealous man, convinced that justification consisted in the scrupulous observance of the precepts of the law. Now, however, he has been conquered by Christ, and faith in him has completely transformed him, allowing him to discover a truth that had been hidden. We do not become just through our own effort. No, it is not us, but it is Christ, with his grace, who makes us just, righteous. Justification means righteousness or holiness. While following the spirit of the law is important and not the letter, and our hearts filled with love for God and others expressed in deeds are necessary, the ultimate righteousness, your righteousness, is a gift of God. May God bless us all.